Shooting at U.S. targets in the LCS result in dangerous interception? China's Liaoning carrier strike group, which entered the Western Pacific earlier this month, has garnered media attention. However, another PLAN Shandong aircraft carrier has conducted mock drills in the South China Sea, possibly stimulating strikes against U.S. Navy targets in the disputed area. When Chinese J-11 fighter jets intercepted a U.S. Air Force RC-135 reconnaissance aircraft in what the Pentagon called an unsafe maneuver, the Chinese Navy was practicing strikes against a U.S. Navy task group in the South China Sea. The U.S. released the video of the malicious intercept on November 30 only. The fact that the J-11 intercepted a U.S. spy plane during the same exercise may point to the fact that U.S. aircraft were flying over the area to monitor PLA exercises, which is also unusual for the military. In addition, U.S. surveillance aircraft regularly patrol international airspace over the South China Sea. The U.S. military sent 3 P-8A maritime patrol aircraft, 1 RC-135B reconnaissance aircraft, and 1 EG airborne early warning and control aircraft to the South China Sea and south of the Taiwan Strait on December 21, according to the SCS probing initiative. It is possible that the RC-135V in question is the one J-11 intercepted. Additionally, an unnamed Asian country official told the Financial Times, as part of the exercise, a strike group led by Shandong carried out a simulated attack on U.S. Navy formations. The unsafe interception of the RC-135 aircraft by J-11 allegedly occurred during this mock exercise. It is important to note that while Chinese media has heavily publicized the military drills being conducted around Taiwan and joint maneuvers with the Russian military in the region, Chinese media have not leaked any details about the mock South China Sea drills. A recent report in state media also revealed that the PLAN aircraft carrier Liaoning sailed close to the island region of Guam, a significant U.S. military outpost in the Pacific. However, new reports point to considerable air and sea action in the South China Sea, including a refueling sortie over the Bashi Strait. This strategically important strait connects the southern point of Taiwan with the northern tip of the Philippine island of Luzon. SCS Investigative Initiative, based in Beijing and sponsored by Peking University, has confirmed that the U.S. military conducts 3 to 5 sorties into the South China Sea every day. However, the timing of this sortie to coincide with a PLA military exercise could be far from an unusual coincidence. In addition, this exercise was carried out in conjunction with the Liaoning maneuvers in the Western Pacific. China vehemently opposes the U.S. decision to finance arms purchases for Taiwan. It should also be noted that the Bashi Strait, through which refueling operations take place, is a significant passageway from the South China Sea and the wider Pacific to the east. However, this may not be the first time China has stimulated attacks on U.S. naval assets. In September this year, Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense said that China was carrying out a simulated attack on U.S. Navy ships and aimed to prevent foreign troops from coming to Taiwan's aid in the event of war. Recently, H-6 bombers flew over the Miyako Strait between the main islands of Okinawa and Miyakojima and entered the Pacific Ocean to reach Okadeshu Island. Eurasian Time noted that the H-6 bomber carried out a simulated firing of an air-launched cruise missile against an enemy naval fleet, in this case, the United States Navy. China has increasingly insisted that the aim of its military exercises is to prevent foreign interference in a potential invasion of Taiwan. The U.S.-Taiwan alliance to thwart China may have contributed to the stimulation of PLAN attacks against U.S. Navy sites in the region. On the other hand, Indonesia is another important U.S. ally, and the two partners conducted extensive military exercises in August. The United States has not hesitated to send warships that are part of its 7th Flotilla for Freedom of Navigation operations in the South China Sea, upsetting Beijing. Against this backdrop and amid ongoing tensions in the wider Indo-Pacific, China's mock exercises aimed at obliterating U.S. Navy formations can be seen as preparation for a contingencies and show of force.